Kia ora whanau. So, going to do the oven hangi. Heaps of different ways of doing it, but you know, yeah, heaps of different ways, and yeah, and everyone loves it. So, yes, we all know it's not the real thing. So, you know, for you people that like to put on comments on, I noticed on someone else's page, you know, you harped on about, oh, it's not the real thing and blah blah blah. We all know that, you know, but we're allowed to mimic someone's, you know, the real hangi if we want. And yeah, fast ways of doing things and things like that. Not everyone has the luxury of being able to do an in-ground hangi or an outdoor hangi of some type. So yeah. So whanau, this is how I do mine. And so yeah, I like to use my preserving pan. I just put my cake rack in the bottom, because you know you get a build up of the liquid there. You don't want your meat just sitting in the juices, and yeah, you want it to drain off, sort of thing, as much as you can. Right, so yeah, now I totally encased the whole thing in cabbage, big cabbage leaves. Got a stack of them here. When I went to the supermarket to get my some other stuff for the hangi, I always go, if I'm doing a hangi, whether it's a outdoor hangi, indoor hangi, or steamer, whatever, I always go where the cabbage is, and you know you have those bins that they stick, people pull out the outer leaves. I just pick them all out and bring them home, because yeah, because if you buy cabbage and you want cabbage in your hangi, you only get about 2 or 3 leaves, and yeah, so you want to totally encase the whole thing in cabbage. So we'll do that. Right, so that's totally the bottom anyway, and the sides. And so same with your meat, your pork and that, you salt all your meat with plenty of salt. You know, don't be shy with it. And your chicken too, salt everything. Right, now I've got it that far. I'll bring it over and just let you have a look. Wash my hands off. So, so that's what it looks like so far with the meat in it. And we're going to put some veggies and stuff in it now. But before I do that, whanau, my next stop I like to do is I like to put some stuffing, just a little bit of stuffing on top of the meat. I've got other stuffing that I put on top, but I like to stick some on the meat. Just helps, because being a being an oven hangi or steam or whatever, you know, you want everything that you can to help. Yeah, just like that. And then I'll put some more leaves around and I'll start doing the veggies in there. You know, another thing too, people is whether you're doing a oven hangi or a in-ground hangi or outdoor hangi, whatever. For the life of me, I do not understand why people soak their pumpkin and have it soaking in water, you know, before they put it in. Don't soak your pumpkin. You know, soak your kumara and your potatoes, awesome. But not your pumpkin. Because it just goes mushy. And if you don't believe me, just try it. If you're one of those ones that soak it, just try not soaking it and see you'll notice the difference. Some cabbage. Yep, you'll notice the difference by not soaking it. Good thing about these big leaves like this too, it helps hold your food in so it doesn't roll out and things like that. Right, so we'll carry on with all those veggies. Now your pumpkin. So everything's pretty much, you know, when you pack your hangis up in that, baskets and that, it's all pretty much the same. Very, very minimal difference. Some cabbage. Right, we're going to finish off with some leaves on top. And then I'm going to show you my next, what I did. Now, oh, the stuffing, sorry. This is the rest of the stuffing. Forgot about that, sorry. Right. Oh, someone here. Yeah, whānau, I'll just pause you fellas for a sec. Right, sorry about that, whānau. Yeah, so we're back. Yeah, putting all our cabbage and that in on top. Salt again. stuffing. And just our cabbage leaves on top. Now, just one on top, I think. Right. Now, before we foil the top whānau, before we put tin foil on that on the top, I just want to show you another thing that I do. Now, if you do in-ground hangis outside, and you have any sacks in that left over, now this is a hangi that sack that I've done many outdoor hangis with, and the aroma that's going through this sack, man, there's heaps of hangi aroma in there. It's quite powerful. You don't need to have this soaking, you just need to wet it. But yeah, oh yeah, and I put that over, just the final part over the top. There's a lot of aroma in that sack. Yeah, and it's good. Yeah, so if you've got any sacks in your shed that left over from outdoor hangis there, or you've got friends or family that have, and you want to do an oven hangi, borrow one of these sacks. You won't regret it. Honestly, you won't. Yeah, borrow one of their sacks. Just stick it on top with it wet, and now you foil it up. I was going to say you don't have to be too fussy, but the better you do it, the less chances of it leaking and things like that. Use plenty of tin foil, doesn't matter. I just like to give it a really good seal, as much as you can. And then it's finished. Yep, that's it, whānau. Yeah, isn't she a big beaut, eh? And now the oven's been preheating when I've been doing this, so that's at 210. And this is going to cook for about 4 hours, maybe 4.5 hours. And yeah, my visitors are due to arrive about 6 o'clock, between 5:30 and 6 if they're not here. By about say 5:45, I'll just turn the oven down to like I don't know, maybe 150 or 180 or something like that, and just keep it going. So yeah, until they arrive. But yeah, I'll stick it in the oven now, and yeah. But she is huge. She's a big hangi for an oven hangi. Close it up and then leave it. Just leave it. Do not open the door. If you get visitors and they come over and they wonder what their smell is and they want to be nosy, just tell them to leave the bloody thing alone. And yeah, so we'll be back when we unveil it. And yeah, so thank you, and to the person that I was doing this for, I hope this has kind of helped you for your way of doing things. Yeah, and we'll show you the end result when it's done. Thank you, whānau. See yous.